Okay, I know you know, but maybe you don't know because I didn't know. And if so, then this video is definitely for you. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? I really want to talk about a couple champions here, and we're gonna mention basically everybody. But I think that I don't know, maybe some people know this, maybe some people don't, but either way, I've been having a lot of fun with random mythical champions, and I know that this is like a hot topic, so tell me below how many mythical champions do you have, and let's just go ahead and do a gem giveaway. I think I have one more to do, so put your player IDs in the comments below, along with what mythical champions you have on your account. I think every single mythical champion is good in Raid Shadow Legends. And that might be a bold claim. I've gotten a lot of hate for some of my opinions lately, but I stand behind them. I'm going to try to hold those up and prove them to you in the next couple videos as well. But for today, we're talking about mythical champions. And I'm going to show you some crazy stuff here at the beginning of the video, just so you know what like the top end is like. But then the main focus of the video is for these two amazing mythicals in the thumbnail. So I have been messing around a ton with Sigrund since his buff. And I think that you probably know how amazing he is, but just in case you missed his buff, he's freaking amazing. It's so fun. It reminds me of Rhodos back in the day before he got nerfed. That's the power level that we're talking about here. I don't think that he's like, like crazy Trunda Hydra damage kind of levels. But I do think he's maybe one of the best champions in the game now. And for damage specifically. This is a slow run, okay? 20 seconds. We can get it in 12, okay? 12 seconds solo with Sigrund. Now, I think if I put in AI for this, then you would be able to run food with it. But if you don't put AI in it, then he'll flip forms and you'll just never beat the boss. He'll just keep reviving everyone and never kill anyone. But he can do things like solo, both of the Spirit Keep and the Arcane Keep. I forgot to try it in some of these other areas like Void and Magic, but I think he can do that. Obviously, he can do Minotaur and so much more, right? Like, some of the arena stuff I've done with him is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But what I really want to focus on today is two important mythics for my account. And that is, how do you guys say this name? Aidus? I thought it was Aphidius, but there's no second I. So I don't think it can be Aphidius, but I like that much better than Aidus. I don't know, that just sounds better. Anyway, so here's the thing. These mythical champions have two kits. I know you know that, but let that sink in. Think about the flexibility of a champion when you have two full kits. Okay? So even the terrible mythics are going to help you in so many different situations, and that's what I'm coming to realize. Also, I freaking love this guy. I love him. He's so good and freaking cool. I showed him to my wife because I was so excited. She's like, that is so gross. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. He's so cool. This is everything. Can I just play this character in D&D, please? Okay, so I'm not going to go through like the whole kit, but this side is control, okay? And then the other side, and he's a defense-based champion. This side is attack, and he does HP burn stuff. And he's so good, okay? He's so good. He does not have the best multipliers, okay? He does not have the best kit on either side. I think all the mythicals have auras for all battles. I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that is a huge, huge boost to any team. And I love that that is the case, and they should definitely continue that. It just makes sense. Okay, so let me show you his damage. It's not going to be crazy, okay? But he still killed some people, right? And then here's his A3. That was his A2. Here's his A3. That killed almost everyone, all right? And I'm not going to say I don't have good gear on him, but I don't have insane gear on him. And then here's the A1. It's like, it's not good. But if you, like, his A1 is still going to kill people at low health. His A1 is still going to kill other nukers. You know what I mean? And I've been actually curious, like, is he going to kill people if we built him for defense? Looking at his multipliers, I don't think that that is the case. I don't think he's going to kill anybody. He's not meant to be primarily a nuker, okay? But he is a very strong damage dealer, right? I think his main purpose is going to be some Hydra action for you. He's going to be similar to somebody like an Artak, but he's going to have attack-based damage. So I have him built up here at like 6k attack, 256 crit damage, like nothing super crazy, but also, you know, if you're mid game, maybe you can't get that. I was running him with a crit rate champion, so he didn't have 100% crit rate, but he's still so good. I'm running him in Merciless, and I think that that is a thing that we should start trying to get our champions into. The set is, frankly put, amazing, but it is hard to get champions into this. What I did in order to get him in 6-piece Merciless was I put on like this is probably the best pair of 5-star gloves that I have on my account, and I needed the crit rate in order to make the build. Like, still, you can see I'm lacking some crit rate, and I used a ring in order to make up that 6th piece. It's not the best, right? And this could definitely be improved. Like, I could probably get better stats in Savage, but with the 35% ignore defense, I think that that's just worth going for. And then the chance to decrease a random skill's cooldown is just very strong on him, especially if you're going to use him in Hydra. But either way, here is one of the things that you really, really need to know about any of these mythical champions on your account. Now, I have 5 different ones, okay? And I use all of them. I just built Froni, and we're going to take a look at him too. But let's finish up my thoughts overall in case your time is short today. When you come over here to Cursed City, these mythical champions, every single one of them, are so good because they qualify for 2 different types of champions. So if we hop in here in Cursed City, you just have so much flexibility because of all of their different traits, right? Yes, he is a dark elf, and he's magic and attack, right? But he's also, in his other form, he is a defense-based champion. So when they flip to another type of champion, that gives you more options and more times to use them. And I drastically underestimated how powerful that is. Drastically. Okay? I have been using him so much in Cursed City, and I'm very excited to start using Froni now for the same reasons. It's so much flexibility, and then both of those forms really help you out in this content as well, especially when it starts to get more challenging over in wherever it's challenging for you, okay? Where it's challenging for me is up here in the purple ones. You know, Soul Cross and whatnot. But I think that going forward, we just really need to build all of the mythical champions that we get. All of them, every single one. So let me show you some other cool things too. Okay, now one of Frolni's strengths is that he is going to build up over time, and that is going to help him succeed, okay? His passive is pretty crazy, all right? He's going to get more crit damage for all the HP he has, so you want to build him super tanky. Increases his max HP by 20% and speed by 20 whenever he kills an enemy, okay? But it's hard for him to kill enemies sometimes, okay? But if you can, then this is really, really a crazy ability. And in his second form, which oftentimes you flip to first, you put up this ally protection and shield and stuff, and then he reflects the damage back on the attackers, okay? So a lot of times you're flipping back and forth. You can also do this to balance the HP and then come back over here and try to kill people. But honestly, I really like the stealing buffs. I really like the damage of this skill increases by 30% because his max HP is higher than most of theirs, okay? I have him at like 114k HP, which is not that hard to get. Like his base HP is pretty nice, right? And I had him slower than that, but I switched the gear around, so he's now a little bit faster, which is nice, okay? But let's just jump in and see what his damage is, just so you can get a good idea. But I put together, hopefully you guys stuck around to this point, I put together a sweet arena team with both Froni and Aidus. Alright, so here we go. And see, even in Dragon 20, he's still killing the majority of the dudes. So, it's not like his damage is crap, it's just not up to the insane top tier nuker stuff that we're used to. Alright, let's flip over to Arena. Alright, let's come in here because I think that this team is just capable of some pretty nice things, okay? Now, okay, I do have Yumiko in here, but you could put whatever champion you want in there, and it's fine. You could put in there probably this idiot. I hate him so much. Like, Ultimate Death Knight, and this guy, and Monkey for that matter, in Arena. Ugh, hate it so much. There's too many of them. I love Monkey for Hydra. I think Monkey is the best for Hydra. He's so amazing. Let's come in here, load this up, raid. Excuse me. I went for a hike yesterday for like 5 miles, and you can see everybody is dead. They're dead, okay? And I'm not saying that this is like the best team ever, but especially if you're manualing, like let's say, or even if you come in here and you set the AI to what you want, right? Like you flip Froni and make him defensive, or you provoke everybody with Aidus. Now, if you're going to do those things, you might want them to be faster. Like Aidus, what is your speed? Your speed is 219. Like, that is not that fast. But as long as I'm faster, I'll reset the ability of their skills, and then we should be fine, and we should kill them. You know? Let's see. And, like, I'm not trying to say that these are, like, top-tier nukers or not, but, like, it's good enough to, like, kill the other nukers. Did we get our skills on cooldown, or is his AI weird? Like, why did we not attack at all? And then we got this sweet stunning from the passive, I think. See? And then he killed Arbiter. I just think that these mythical champions are way better than we're giving them credit for. They're way better. 184k. Like, I'm not trying to say that this dude is the most powerful arena guy of all time, but like, you should be able to come in here and beat some crazy tanky teams. Let's try a crazy tanky team. You should be able to just beat the majority of people with these champions. We did not get Duchess, okay? We had multiple things proc there, like stopping us from critting. Froni, what are you doing? What in the world are you doing here? Okay. We'll revive because of the Lydia passive and just like try to get that out of the way. And then Froni is just gonna start like doing his thing, right? And then he killed people, so now he's gonna get a boost. And like, look how much he's just so tanky. Then he gets more tanky, and then your damage builds up. It's like, what are you? This guy is so much better than you're giving him credit for. Okay, I firmly believe that. So let's go ahead and switch forms here, just because we can. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll do that. And then let me get to the end of the fight here, so we're not sitting here for like 20 minutes. And there you have it. I mean, like, that was a really hard team. It's got 464,000 power, which is not always the best indication. Okay? It's got Mashald in it, who's not, like, top tier or anything. Like, if that was, I don't know, Rotos or somebody else, right? But I'm just saying, these champions need more credit. Froni outdamaged Aidus just because he was alive. Aidus spent a large portion of the fight being dead. So we probably should have flipped him instead of trying to kill them, but I thought we might have a chance to kill them. So either way, we don't need to, you know, do 20 fights for you to see the power of these champions on your account. And I think that all of these mythics are super underrated. I think you can have fun with all of them. They're all worth building. And I don't know, I'll probably put books in all of them eventually as well, because we get more mythic books than mythic champions, which is nice. Like, I actually can book these guys. And I think that I will. The more you're using it, the more you should book it. Now, I might have booked them already. Let's go ahead and see here at the end of the video. Okay, maybe it's his other form. Yeah, his other form. I will definitely book that eventually. And then Aidus, same thing. I booked the first form, but not the second form. And then Garrel, I didn't book the first form, I booked the second form. Garrel's second form, everybody knows, is insane for damage, especially in Hydra, but everywhere. But her first form is cool too. And you can use this in some Cursed City content as well. So let's wrap it up there, but I think that you got the point, right? These mythical champions are much better than what they appear on the surface. Even though their kits sometimes do not go together at all, that's okay, and they can really help your account. So if and when you get your mythical champions, I highly suggest building them. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And welcome in all of the new subscribers. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, now would be a good time. I've been really contemplating trying to go full time, so you don't want to miss that. You know, I'll have some more time to dedicate to making videos as well as doing some other things also. Thanks so much for watching. I'm MtgJedi. Go watch some music videos too from my second channel. I don't know. Do all the things. Do whatever you want. And I'll see you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.